lot of people find themselves in this position when they have sudden breakups. Somebody just said, okay, I think I need some space. I think I'm going through something at this moment. The moment they walk away, you feel down and broken, and you keep an open space, hoping they will return, and eventually they do. But the dynamics never change, and this leads to the same repetitive behavior. And in most cases, this happens on and on and on. And you start questioning why your relationship is like a switch. Today it goes off, tomorrow it comes down. It's because you're following the same pattern and you don't change. In this video, I'm going to be giving you some steps to take when they call for this breakup or call for this space and they return. First and foremost, when they return to you, slow down the emotion. People feel the same way when they do the same thing and come back to get the same result. It's constantly when they return, they apologize, and the relationship starts from where they left off. And that is why you still get the same result. But this time around, let them earn your attention. Let them know that it's not going to be business as usual. Slow down things, work on what you want at this time and let it be at your pace. Be focused on the things you do on a norm when they weren't around. If they need your attention, let them earn that attention. You don't get back to texting, calling, the creating moments that you used to have, because doing so would just mean he misbehaved and he came back to an open hands. You have to control the dynamics of how things work, because this time around, you're not letting yourself vulnerable to be wounded. You're not letting yourself vulnerable to be played or toyed with. You're not allowing your emotions to be a thing of game for some persons that are uncertain about their lifestyle. The second thing to look out for and to do is probably seek clarity. There was a reason they left in the first place. Without feeling emotional, seek clarity on what made them leave. And in some cases, if they are accountable to their actions and they own up to the things they did, or probably cite some of your mistakes, you talk it out. And these are things you can iron out because nobody's without flaws. You lay down your cards, he lay down his cards, and you iron things out. But if they are not accountable, it means they are actually not returning to you because they realize their mistake. It could be because they want some sort of company. Maybe they've been lonely, they've tried other people and see that those people they've gone to don't have the kind of resolve you have. So they rather come back to you, they circle back to you, knowing that you are the one capable of handling them or taking every bullshit they come with. Or you are the one that they can always load over and, be with because you tolerate their excesses. Aside from that, another thing you need to also do is let them know that you're not overly attached. The void they created when they left made you realize certain things about yourself. Because if someone loves you truly and things go wrong, it's usually best you sit out and iron things out, you settle things out, you lay the cards on the table. This is where I felt offended. This is what I feel we should do that would help us. Not just waking up one morning and walking out of you and then return after a while, hoping things will be the same way. Allowing them into your personal space to continue in the same motion or to continue in the same velocity they left you, with the same attitude, with the same disrespect, with the same insincerity and with the same insensitivity would only play you one card, which is open you up again for mishap and probably another round of heartbreak. And this is not something you want to experience. Learn not to reward their disappearance. Sometimes when these people return, you find yourself doing the things you normally do. You go back to being loyal. You think this time around, if you're more loyal, they're going to like you more. No, don't reward their disappearance. Let them end your time. Let them end your company. It's not going to be business as usual, because if they actually wanted some sort of closure, they would have brought it up to the table. But they left you with no option. They walked out. So whatever would have brought them back probably is because they couldn't find something better. And trust me, if they could, they wouldn't have been back. So rewarding their disappearance by becoming more loyal, being the first to reach out, being the first to text, makes it look like you were anticipating their return. and it gives them no sense of responsibilities over their actions. And this could be detrimental to the relationship because it keeps you in a position where they would all the time want to behave the same way, hoping to get the same result, which is she will always give me an open hand. And creating this kind of environment doesn't help your emotional state. Also, in cases like this, learn to rebuild the attraction. There was a reason why they left in the first place. Don't think that they will come back to the same person and they would stay. Seek clarity over certain things. Rebuild the attraction. Rebuild yourself. Let them meet a better version of you. Maybe come. It could either be in form of shape. It could either be in form of personal and social well-being. It could also be in form of your complete sense of approach. People would find you in a position where they tend to respect you if after the return they see that something has changed about this person. Let them move towards you. Don't be the one running after them. Seek clarity and don't keep your hands wide open like they never did something that wronged you. And if they need your time and your attention, let them earn it this time. Don't be readily available for every outing, readily available for stuff. Take it slow because by so doing, they know that the moment they left you actually made you rediscover yourself. So let them walk towards you and not you being readily available over anything. When they return, you don't just go out on a date, start off like nothing ever happened. Because by doing this, you're not giving the person time to reflect over their action. People tend to reflect over their actions when they don't get the norms they normally do. If you stop someone from doing something over a particular complaint and you don't give the person the reasons why these things are being done, and they come up, you will always continue doing the same thing. So don't be readily available. Let them feel that losing you the first time was a mistake. Not being readily available makes them tilt towards you and create some sort of tension, which will in turn make them navigate towards you. And by so doing, you buy their time, you buy their energy, you make them commit. And a person who is committed will value whatever he or she is committed to. So this would also help build the relationship. And lastly, you don't have to punish them. This is the mistake some people do when the partner leaves and returns. You feel like, okay, I'm going to make him punish. Punishment is emotional. When you punish someone, you're not only torturing them physically, you're torturing them emotionally. And if you want an emotional, stable person for a relationship, you don't need to punish them. You just make them realize that you've outgrown certain things. You've outgrown the fact that people would do anything and walk away with it. This time around, you need clarity. This time around, you need certainty. You need people that are sincere and committed to what they are doing. And this will help build the relationship. Take these steps and you'll see how the relationship turn out. I remain your humble host and simple. If you like this podcast, just help me by hitting the subscribe button and giving me a follow so that you get to see more of this. Do have a wonderful day.